I love speech day. All right, everybody, please help me welcome BB to the stage.
Hi, I'm BB, and I'm going to tell you about the strangest day of my life. So, it was June 19th of this year, and I was getting ready for a family vacation to Cancun. And I've never been there before, so I was really excited. And going with me was my mom, Marilu, my dad, Tomas, my sister, Juliana, who's 14, her best friend, Vanessa, who's also 14, and her parents, Jose and Jeanette, and then my cousin, Sally, who's 20. So we're really excited to go together because in Mexico we can drink because we're both 19 and 20. So we're getting ready and we get in the car to leave to the airport and we're meeting the other family there. So I fall asleep and before I know I wake up and my mom's like, we can't find the airport. So I'm like, what do you mean we can't find the airport? She was like, yeah, we can't find it. And we kept going in circles and circles and circles and we looked up the navigation in our phones and no one could find it. So we didn't know what to do, and the other family was already there. We tried calling them, and their phones weren't working. So we kept driving around in circles, and finally we see a sign that says, TJ, no U.S. returns. So we're like, we're gonna have to go to TJ. So we drive in there, and we see the guy, and my dad asks him, like, how do we get to the U.S. side? And we turn to the left, and we see the line, and it goes on for like 5 miles. So basically, we were either gonna miss our flight, go back to the U.S. side, or we're gonna have to find the airport on the TJ side. So we decided to just find the airport. And everyone was like, no, we have to turn back. And I was like, no, we're gonna go. Like, we're gonna have to find it on the TJ side. I was just telling them, like, we have to do it, like, there's no other way or else we're gonna miss our flight. And I really wanted to go to Cancun. So we find a gas station and we see a guy there and I ask him, like, how do we get to the airport? And he points us to, like, literally a dead end. And it's like a dirt road and there's no lights, there's no streets, so we're like, we're gonna have to go. And everyone's like, no, we're not going, because it's like 12 o'clock at night in TJ and it's really sketchy. So I was like, we're gonna go. And everyone was like, no, we're not going, we're not going. My mom starts having a panic attack. She's like, I don't know how to drive. She starts going left, right, and I was like, okay, pull over. So I get my dad to drive and I was like, we're gonna go, just go through the like dirt road. I was like, si se puede, we're gonna do this. And like, so finally we keep going. And 5 minutes pass, everyone's like, BB, like, what are you doing? Like, there's nothing. We keep going, 10 minutes pass, and then finally we see a sign that says airport. And so we made it there. And we drive in, we find a parking spot, and my mom's freaking out. She's like, they're gonna take my car when we get back. She's like, when we get back, we're not gonna have a car. And I was like, okay, like, stop being so negative. So I was just like, we'll be fine. We try to find like a low-key parking spot that was like in the corner. And so we find our airport, everything's good, like we're in our lane. And then before I know it, we're getting on the plane and I was like, wait, where's the other family that we're meeting? Like they were parked on the US side and they crossed over. And so we're looking around like, where are they? And then I turn around and I see them running like full speed towards us. And we're about to go on the plane. And I was like, what happened? They're like, they stopped Jose because his name's Jose Gonzalez. And there's a lot of criminals, I guess, that have that name in Mexico. So they were questioning him for like 2 hours, like asking him all these things, but finally they let him go because they realized he's not a criminal. So we got on our plane and we made it to Cancun and it was so beautiful. I loved it. It was like amazing. It was the best trip I've ever had. We spent 7 days there and we had to go back home and our flight was delayed, but they paid for a second night to stay there. So once we got home, we made it to the airport and we found our car. No one took our car, so it was all good. And we made it home okay. And in the end, I mean, I thought it was worth it to park in TJ because we made it to Cancun. And that was the strangest day of my life.
All right, a couple, you can grab a seat. Good job. Grab